Ahoy there, folks. I'm Captain Benzie, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where I'm going to be going through the main storyline quest. We are currently in Othard. This is where I left off last time here, having recently arrived in Othard, looking to meet some friends and get set up here on the mainland as we work our way towards Doma to ignite the fires of revolution in the Doman Liberation Front. Now, let's get rolling with this one. If you haven't watched the previous videos, it's recommended you go back through this playlist and find those so we can get going. Otherwise, I'm going to change back to Scholar because that is the class I'm going to be using for this. I've increased the size of the UI, as some of you had mentioned that you were struggling to see that. Hopefully, this will all go nice and well. Hate that pops up every time. Okay, so we're talking to Tansui here. What brings you hither of all places? Were you not bound for Othard's shores? Yes, we were. Kind of forgotten exactly what was happening, but I'm sure it'll come back to me very quickly. Come with me, I'll take you to the Captain Rusho. Yes, of course, we had had a run-in with the Empire, with the Garleans, and we'd seen how ruthless they were being here in Othard, how they were mistreating people, and we're looking to move forward. Our friend, the samurai, had kind of gotten himself captured in order to save the village. So, yeah, an audience with a leader, how very accommodating. We must needs choose our words carefully. Lise says, leave it to me, I've always been good with people, and this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed me in Revenant's Toll. Yes, in Revenant's Toll, when we were looking around for information about the East here, there were people who were talking about table manners and things with Lise. So, who knows? Maybe she did learn something. We'll find out. Lise has always been good with people. I mean, yeah, she's a friendly, upbeat person. She's always been better with her fists than with people, I would argue, but love that we're riding a chocobo up the stairs here. And here's Rusho. Hey. Voice acting? Please, voice acting. Greetings, must be Rusho, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. Yeah, great with words there, Lise. Oh god, I've probably broken half a dozen rules of the Far East Netcut already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking right now. Wheel bow. Yeah, he doesn't care about tradition. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. This is Lisa's, branding. This is where she works well. But I'm going to be the one talking. Cool. Leave it to the warrior of light, right? Gosetsu, that's his name. I need to remember that name. Gosetsu, the samurai. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. He basically said, yeah, go find these guys. I'm going to, hand myself in to save this village. Go find them for help. To join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We're beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to her defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Isari? The Garleans have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes? With guile and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves, which is what I've been arguing. It is imperative that our presence here remain secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we've come here to achieve. Yes, very good point. You've told us why you cannot fight. Now, why should we fight in your stead? Not why should we fight in your stead. If you would speak to me of life saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Garleans declare war on the Confederacy? He has a point. Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You're free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality. If you would excuse this. Alice, forever the diplomat. I mean, he makes a darn good point. Why should they help? They're currently being kept alive by the thread of their teeth anyway. Not prepared to give up on them yet. Gosetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we're of the same mind. It is little wonder they refused. We've done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. Yeah, fair. We need to prove that we're friends to these people. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Manipulation 101, right? Right. So now we need to figure out where these orange circles are pointing and speak to people. Oh, it won't let me jump over that rope. Oh, that... Ah! Game! Game! Make me run the long way round. Blasted heck. Oh, now I can fall off. I see how it is. An arms crate, which we're going to pat the air in front of and find things out. They've been piled up haphazardly. They display no signs of recent use or maintenance. Okay. Not entirely Tor. I'm not entirely Tor what that tells us. I'm not entirely sure what that tells us. So they've got weapons that they're not really using, mainly because the Empire's freaking huge. And if they were to try and fight them alone, they're going to get their poor little asses handed to them. Could that possibly be a reason? Let's find out where the other one is. I'm assuming, yeah, there we are. About to say, I'm assuming it's here on this boat. This rather grand-looking boat, actually. Pretty. I like a good boat. What does Nawashiro say? Taking an interest in the ship, eh? Good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. Come on, my man, she's still pretty. Like, okay, yeah, you've got whopping great big holes in your gunnels here that do need to be addressed unless someone falls off, but... The Confederacy favours flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like the Sekibune, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently. What with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around? If it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, yeah? You've not met me, my friend. We can change things. If it's a fight you're looking for, that's something we are very capable of setting up for you. What's the betting what I need is right up there and I've just run past it. Nope. Does look like we've come the right way. Good. Okay. I'm not going to ask what's going on here, gentlemen, as you were. It's not my place to kink shame. At the end of the dockyard pier. Cool. Let's see what this one is. A stacked crate. And a broken vase. Or urn. Again, we're going to pat the air, and that tells us everything. We just gently feel our way and feel the ether around it. On closer inspection, however, most of these crates and barrels are empty. So basically, what we can gather here is that what's it called? These people, Confederacy, aren't really doing much right now. They're kind of just sitting around, letting the Garleans get away with things. They're clearly not getting paid the Ruby Tithe all that much, and they're not enforcing it, at the very least, by the looks of things. That can't be good for them. No wonder they're barely holding on by the skin of their teeth. Okay, let's go report our findings all the way back up here, because you know what's better than a fetch quest that requires you to walk up a bloody labyrinth of staircases. Had a good look around, then we just need to wait for Liz. So we wait for Liz. Voice acting? Come on, it's just the main characters. We can voice act this. Nope. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tansui said. They've no intention of standing up to Yotsuyu, who's the evil empress woman around here. I think the situation's coming to a head. Yeah, because they're getting so poor. There's nothing they can do. I agree. It's obvious they're struggling to survive and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it's inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later, and deep down they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we're not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight, she says, punching her fists, because it's Lise and that's what she does. Punches everything, including herself. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance. Yay, mundane problems. Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. You know, it won't be the last. I'll look around the western end of Vonokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. Yay, fetch quests. Let's have a look. Fending will be the one. So my Dark Knight has... Dark Knight? Dark Knight? Like I'm going to level Dark Knight. Yeah, don't clip that. Don't clip that. That's definitely going to be something that does happen eventually. Warrior. Some gear for my warrior whilst I'm leveling that job up. Okay, so now we've got 3 new points to go to. Petty little bits and pieces to prove our worth to pieces. A Fumi. No patience for seasick pirates. Kami take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? Oh boy. Let me talk to you about that one later. A new recruit from far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Go fast to Ayakumo below and receive him of medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier, the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. So, the reason I say let me tell you a story there is one of my favourite shanties, Haulaway Joe, has the line, you call yourself a second mate, you cannae tie a bowline, you cannae even stand up straight when the packages are rolling. And it's absolutely true. A lot of sailors, or a lot of the officers at least, on sailing ships often were known to get seasick and just not have sea legs and thus lost the respect of all their crew. Coming at the behest of a Fumi for medicine, my very best is yours for the taking. Yeah, damn straight it is. How pitiful this lot of this Doman unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ship while in his cups. Mayhap this one should return from whence he came. I mean, yeah, if you want to be a sailor, I kind of get the impression that, you know, having sea legs and not getting seasick easily it's a positive, helpful thing, right? Second task to start down here. Kajika. You strike me as a strong and capable individual, Kajika says. I have a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. Yeah, we had a run-in with that last time. While you're about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Oh, you haven't met me, sweetheart. Killing angry beasts is breakfast. And Aranami, third task. You there, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an aura? A new recruit who I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He's late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better that than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Cool. So we've got a seasick sailor up at the pier here. We've got the tail thing to cut off somewhere down there. And we've got a guy to find and drag back to town. Lord Almighty, please let that not be a blasted fetch quest. The ones where you have to beckon the character repeatedly over and over, and oh, those things make me so... Ooh. Ooh. Quickscape Pier. Seasick Doman recruit. Here we are. Ooh, why does it shift and shudder still? Hand over the medicine. Medicines, give 'em here! They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You're kind as a Fumi. You may tell her that I'll return to my duties as soon as I'm able. Yeah, good man. To be fair, as much as I sort of mock someone for being a sailor and getting seasick, at least he's trying, right? He wants to do something, he's just getting sick. That's how some people are. Maybe not best suited for sea. I'd kind of caution him to perhaps find an alternative job, but at least he's doing something. Right, let's find our wayward man to pull him back by the ear. So we're going to stand here and shake our head from side to side until something happens. Oh, I'm just searching to see if there's someone around. Really, that you couldn't just put the NPC themselves out here? Yep, we've aggroed an enemy. We're just going to keep running. Hopefully, don't aggro. It'll de-aggro before we get to this point. It's not going to, is it? Nope, battle music's still playing. Oh no, it's gone back. Shake our head in the vicinity of these enemies. Is he here? Nope, he's not here either. Another enemy to aggro. We're just going to keep running with the Chocobo. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to actually have to kill this one. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. No, no, Chocobo, come back. Oh, fine. Still no one matching his description. Fine. Oh, I haven't done the... Oh, it's because I haven't summoned my carbuncle. Idiot child. Just check that scanning that again doesn't, you know, suddenly change things. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, he suddenly appeared. Yeah, no. No. But annoyingly, the destinations don't disappear. Another one up here. We're going to tag this guy and kill it. Boom. Final destination, I think. Looking at the circle, I didn't see any others around. This has got to be the one. Come on. A young Ori man lurking behind the rocks to the west. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What you doing, Mister? Who are you? You do not like a woman of the Confederacy? Blah, 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 blah. Forgive me, 'twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out till the current claimed it. For the sea is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. And her bones in the ocean forever, maybe. Awesome. 3 tasks done. Please just be those 3. You know what? We're going to actually... Oh, no. 3 tasks not done. I've still got the one around here, haven't I? Ooh, yeah. Got to go and sort out that big furry thing. This, one of these. This one appears to be a fate, though. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's nothing. It doesn't even have a head to it. Not a head. Name tag. Yeah. Oh, that one does. Are we going to aggro you? Yeah, probably. We're going to try and get around you anyway, because pointless fights. Fine. If you really, really want to die, I shall oblige. Would be cruel of me not to assist. Ruin 4. I keep forgetting that that's an ability. Fine, we're going to use it now. Burn the house down, burn them all. Ah, yes, of course. When I've got Ifrit out... That one I still have to stand still for. The other 2, I don't. I'm going to play this slightly safe. And aggro both of them. That wasn't safe. Ah, at least that one died ridiculously quickly. Okay, let's collect the arrows that we need. Oh my. Oh yeah, of course I've got to get the tail. So they're going, why do I have to do that again? Why am I taking so long? Carving the tail off. Makes me wonder if it perhaps tastes like crocodile tail. Crocodile tail's really nice. Like, genuinely, when I moved to Zimbabwe, that was one of the things I was like, I'm not sure I want to try that, compared to, like, literally everything else. Let's just go via the map and teleport straight back. Not going to use an Aetheryte ticket because it's only 100 gil. Yeah, crocodile tail was one of those things I didn't think I'd like, especially since I've been told it's kind of fish tasting, and I'm not a fan of fish. But they could not have been more wrong, and it's beautiful. Much more chickeny, I guess. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? No, actually, he was doing something really nice, you arsehole, Aranami. Yeah, step back. Standing watch for the funerary vessel. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. Yeah, you were. It's good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Thank you for giving me all your experience points. I don't know how NPCs do that. Just kind of kindly donate experience points to you. Not complaining, it's a useful thing. I know they're referring to the Gill. You've been away for some time, perhaps in search of young Gyuki corpse? Yes, I have. Here's the meat. Here's the arrows. Enjoy. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. A pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we'd not bother hunting Gyuki as game, but as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows, too, must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary. Alas, with every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that we must take solace, and wayward travellers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gyuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter, thank you again for your aid. Yes, because you're saying that your future is uncertain, yet you are unwilling to take command of it. Your future is not uncertain. There is but one path that lays ahead of you. It's whether or not you do something about it. Which currently, you're not. Third one to hand in, wobbly chocobo. Look at the chocobo wobble. Look at the fat chocobo wobble. I think I actually do have the fat chocobo mount as well. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to the water, it's not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He's hardly the first, after all. The captain, too, was once of Doma, though he cast us all aside 25 years ago when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you two will renounce your ties and join us someday. I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tansui unfolded all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. Oh, I don't disagree. Especially since Maya's backstory is actually of the sea. She's a sea wolf, ex-pirate of Limsa Laminsa. Hence all the Storm Elite's gear and dressing like a pirate whenever she can. Not that she talks like that. That would be Barbosa, not a Rogadin. Jumped off the wrong side. Okay, Hirase, what do you need? He's impressed with my industrious nature. You've been busy, haven't you? Now you're here to ask if I need help with anything. Now that you mention it. Lately we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. Well, yeah, that's how sight works. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly, so happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of these rotten fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe we'll see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I'd like. The group is already dead or in serious distress. Oh yeah, need to take the fish. Sun-ripened chum. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Who doesn't like a bit of good old rotten fish in the morning? Ugh, I don't like fish, when it's not rotten, I'll be completely honest. Off to sea we go, temporarily. Oh, you're a big one. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we have to do anything with you. Let's use a rotten fish. Can't use it this time. Ah, there we go. Destinations. Rotten fish. Get out of my backpack. And dead. Easy peasy. Although I did take quite a bit of damage from that, actually. Gotta remember which one's my self-heal. Oh, yeah, of course, energy drain. I shouldn't use that too early. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill our way through. Oh, Dreadworm Trance is so much fun. Yeah, I really don't like the look of that enemy. But where's the other... On land? Game. Video game mechanics. Oh, get out of my way, I'm trying to right-click things. And away we go. Okay, let's actually wait until we take some damage this time before I use energy drain. Although I do also have Physick, which I keep forgetting that I have. I can heal myself by doing that. Yeah! Oh, it's almost nothing, though. Whoops. Okay. Search for the industrious pirate. Round the horn. Ignore the big guy who's level 70 because, oh boy, that looks kind of scary. Heading towards this. Weird side mouth face jellyfish things. Oh, and now we got water snakes. Yay. Why does it always have to be snakes? Yep, the other crew are in trouble because that is a purple barrier, which means enemy gonna appear. Like so. That was nice and easy. Hold my hand up to aid. Oh, can't we be praised? I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. Well, partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? I don't know why this guy sounds like a doofus. Damn, before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked if we were Doman. They're Yotsu's catchers, I know it. First Isari and now this. I've got to tell Rosho and the others. In other words, Yotsu is on her way here. That is the, what's the word I'm looking for? Viceroy. I can teleport, but yeah, screw it, we're close enough. That is the Viceroy of this area. She is Doman in origin, but kind of sold Doma out to the Empire 25 years ago in return for all of the power to sort of command the area. So she's been in charge of the area, and she seems to hate her former kinsman. Because she literally had a young man go to shoot his parents because they were old and of no use to the Empire anymore. She seems like such a nice girl, you know. I don't know why people have got it in for her. Anyway, we are back at town now, so let's continue. Wobbly Chocobo. I don't remember the Chocobo wobbling this much when it used to steer. Oh, it's there. Yeah. I'm looking on the map rather than looking around me. Back to Alizé. Oh, there you are, Mia. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest to knock out to date, I'm told. Lise, if there's a problem that can be solved with her fists, she's your best option. I should like to think we've proven ourselves to be rather... why do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? Yes. Yes, I do. Kojin mercenaries rounding up Doma Confederates. Surely Yotsuyu has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Russia immediately. Even he cannot deny this changes everything. At least I should like to think that he cannot. In other words, he's going to try and deny it, and we're going to end up getting in a scrap to prove it. Oh, again, literally right there. Take the time to summon the Chocobo, and it's actually closer than you think.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks.
Yay, voice acting.
But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
Well, yeah, everything's changed.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Yes, yes, they do.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this.
Oh, I like his voice actor.
They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh.
Or...
if this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path.
Or...
until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution.
Uh-huh.
We will wait for a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
I'm gonna sit here and do nothing.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
You tell him, Lise. Hey Arnold meme. Not Hey Arnold, just Arnold.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
Sounds like my kind of plan.
The question being, do you trust me?
Ask me again later.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice.
Hee hee. Yay.
If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought.
Oh.
You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct?
I got their attention.
Know then that once we have rescued our comrade, and freed Asari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
Oh, Lord, where are you going with this, LSA?
What, the three of you, just like that?
Hell yeah, don't doubt me, bitch. I'm the warrior of light. I can punch my hands and everything.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome.
Oh, she gets so badass sometimes.
If we succeed, you help us liberate Asari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
Hee.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Yes.
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
By my plastic chest. Seriously, he is strangely hairless and smooth. That is like a Ken doll on steroids. Well, thank you, LSA. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff entirely on my own, getting my butt handed to me quite probably, but screw it, we're going to do it. Gloves of casting. That's the healing one there. I should probably go for the healing one. Item comparison, what's the difference? It's a 10 difference. Where is that one compared to my current healing gloves? I don't know. Armlets of casting. Yeah, my healing gloves were lower than that. Yeah, healing gloves were lower, and I've only recently got new gloves, as evidenced by the fact that they are. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Oh, look, all the quests have opened up. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Kind of pretty. New mail. Cool. So, alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you're set upon this course, I should give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are the traders. They've made no pact with Imperials and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blue on the Isle of Beko. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavour not to keep you waiting overlong for your sign. And off we go. We're starting to get all the local quests, which again I'm going to save for when I need to level up a DPS class. And hey ho, away we go. Let's see how this all transpires. So obviously we're going to go off and find the blue Kojin, try to get them to our side, and then we're going to do something to the red Kojin. I sense a dungeon coming up soon. Mia? What is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promises? To your promises, I'll say. No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Punching people! Lise, you... Gods, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to punch. I accidentally clicked and skipped the rest of that. Right? Before we first travelled to Girabania, I was in Limsa visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a patisserie which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I had ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when this is all over. Mia too, and I won't take no for an answer. Yay, I get a cookie! Literally. What about Ishtola? She'd never hear the end of it. All right, Ishtola too, once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. We're going to start a rebellion, and what do I get for it? A cookie. There's a meme there. I'm sure that's going to be a running joke. Anyway. Yeah, so Lise is basically pretending to be Ida the entire time through, if that makes sense. Like, when you first meet the character Ida, yeah, big spoilers here, right? When you first meet Ida, she is going by that name, but it turns out that actually no, later on her name is actually Lise when she reveals herself. Ida was her sister, and she took that identity to, you know, try and make something of herself. There's probably a faster way to do this, but I don't know what it is. So we are swimming up to here first, and then to the Isle of Becco. And this bit here. I know this is technically not on... Well, it's en route, all right. Yeah, it is en route. I was about to say, it's not the island we're after, but screw it. There's an aetheryte up there, and if that saves me travel time in the future, I am all for it. Because screw having to do this. Swim, 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 swim. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty, right? I'm not going to complain. It's just... It's slow. It's slow. Wonder if we can make level 65 by the end of this video. Probably not, because we're 41 minutes already in, and I've kind of said to myself I don't want any of these playthrough videos to be really longer than an hour at a time, so chances of me hitting 65 in an hour fairly... Well, in another 20 minutes, fairly slim, but... Is that the path up? No, beach. Beach. What? Where's... I'm looking at the minimap. Where's the aetheryte here? Should be straight in front of... Oh, it's the... Is it that? No, that's on a Koro. I can't go under the surface, so where the heck is the... What? Oh, I am so confused right now. Why is there no aetheryte actually there? That's going to be a point later, isn't it? Am I swimming under? I don't see shadows. Am I swimming under something? Ah, either way, let's get ashore. I am so confused by that. Where there's an aetheryte on the map, and I can't get to it. Oh, need to summon Kaiser. Kill the crab, kill the crab. Kill both the crabs. Oh, what's this one? Oh, yeah, it's the energy drain, but to all enemies nearby. Okay, we are on the Isle of Becco. Still so confused by that aetheryte. Because there's nothing floating up there. It's either under the water, like in a cave or something. I don't get what's going on with that, but I guess it doesn't matter. We'll find out later. I discover a new location. Rasho said there was a cave that could lead us to their there we are. There's a cave that leads us to their village. Huh. Yeah. So we need to find that cave, go down under the water to their village. It's in the cave. The aetheryte is in the blasted cave. That's what was confusing me so much. May as well grab this while I'm here. There's the cave. Ether currents are what help you fly in an area. You need to find all of the ether currents, some of which are out in the wild, some of which are obtained via quests. I'll probably do a video directly on that at some point in the future. Oh, pretty. This is pretty. I love a good coastal cave. Again, maybe that's, me having grown up in a coastal community and being obsessed with pirates and smugglers and things, but a good coastal cave is hard to beat, right? And if you're going to do a water dungeon in a video game, a coastal cave is a really good setting for one. Also, Sestasha being the first dungeon in this, in Final Fantasy XIV, coastal cave full of pirates, hell yes, excellent intro to dungeoneering.
Is that light I see up ahead?
If you see it, then yes, you're in a cave. That's how darkness and light work. You love that architecture. Oh, yes. I really like this. And it's got a floating... Is that their aetheryte? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's their aetheryte. That's amazing. And, oh.
Appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Excellent deducive skills there. Yeah, that is supremely pretty. That actually just took my breath away.
I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban! Yay! Not sorbet. Definitely not sorbet. He's not an ice cream. He's a turtle. There is a difference between an ice cream and a turtle.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
It's a Kojin place. He's a Kojin. Really? Is that so surprising?
What a curious question. I live here.
Da-da.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Well done, Lise. Your powers of deduction astonish me.
I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Mizu, by the way, is Japanese for water. Hence, swimsuit being Mizu-gi, meaning water clothes, like a gi that you wear in karate. Mizu-gi, water clothes. Don't know where that came from. How fortunate we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban about our situation. If anyone can help us, it's him. Yeah, scouting, would be nice to have for my... no, we're going to go for... Warrior is going to be my next one to level up. I'll do, what's it called? Machinist later. And then it's the Galambison. Let's have a look at these. So that's the healer one. Oh, that's horrific. I mean, I'm going to be glamoring it anyway, but still. Cool. So tell me, my friends, what strange tides bear you to our home? Yes, I'm trying to do the voice, all right? So we explain. That is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Bunchin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case. Etherite, run and get the etherite. Slap. Bye-bye, kneecaps. Oh, it is so pretty here. This is... Oh, I love this. Underwater caves full of coral and glowy lights and... Oh. I love it. This is my aesthetic. Please be voice acted. I want to know what this guy sounds like.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
Negotiations?
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
Sounds like the 13th Duke of Wimborne. I'll explain that in a moment. For those of you who don't know.
So, You seek to compel our Red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
Such a weird voice.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
Relax, Lise.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom.
Oh, look at the manta ray.
You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small.
Just like genuine Japanese Shinto.
Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite.
For David Attenborough would be perfect.
We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are?
Kick him in the teeth, that's how.
Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters.
Oh, that's cool. So they're not actually just bad guys.
To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
But really quite interesting. I like that. Like, I really like that. That's characterful.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our Red brothers live by the sword, we Blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the Red falls unjustly upon the Blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
I don't get why you're red, why you're blue and not
On that
green.
point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the Red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Brother's boss.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
Ritual sacrifice. Ritual
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
Yay! Okay. Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance with the search for a priceless treasure, the Yasukani no Magatama. This jewel, this most sacred of Kojin relics, was in the possession of Higashi, until they decided to present it to the Garleans in a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide this, and so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded, in the ensuing chaos the Magatama was lost to the sea.
We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you.
So you want us to search the ocean floor for this treasure of yours? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without you know.
Drowning? Fear not, there's a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. But first, you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested uncu carapace.
That's quite the shopping list. I'll see to the shells and Elise can look for the coral. Mia, would you go and find an uncu and relieve it of its carapace? Of course, the smack something around the face is often what's left to me. And I think that is the perfect time to call it here. We are 55 minutes in, about 56 minutes. We're in a town. Perfect place to pause for the moment and review what has happened so far. So we've seen that the Garleans are coming towards Doma. They are very much now actually getting involved with the Confederacy and sort of, taking them and just not having peace be a thing. So it is time for us to go and essentially deny the Garleans their Red Koshin allies. And to do so, we've come to this absolutely beautiful town down here, where we have just spoken with the leader of the blue, totally should be green Koshin, Bunchin, who sounds like a gruff version of the 13th Duke of Wimborne from the sketch show The Fast Show. Me, the 13th Duke of Wimborne, here in a theatre box? Yes, that one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. There we go. Anyway, that is a great place to pause for here. If you've enjoyed this, again, let me know in the comment section what you think, how you're enjoying this going through. What about my voice acting? Do I have a career there? Is that something I should do more of? Something I should definitely do less of? Or let me know. Otherwise, folks, happy sailing and see you all next time.